Hey kinfolk, so today's episode of, what was it, day 3 of the event. Yesterday, it's kind of boring. I sat around a lot. But we ended up getting a flag from Shadow, and Shadow's not very big. I have a friend over in Shadow, and he says they just kind of are indifferent to everything that's going on around them, and they're not really caring that much about the game, or maybe just about protecting themselves or their camp or their flag or whatever. But they are, I think, the smallest one. Either, I don't know if they're the smallest one or Silver is the smallest one. But Silver seems to be into it, and I think they're neck and neck as far as like how many people are actually in Silver. Um, but so the news, as far as I can tell, Green invaded Blue, lost, got rolled, and then Blue counterattacked and sieged Green and just wiped them out and took their flag and everything. And then later on in the day, they were just steaming about it. They hated it and they wanted to get even and get back to them. So they did a ritual to get a stone golem ready and to siege Blue with that stone golem. And this is where staff kind of, I think they messed up a bit. They said, hey, there's no official sieges after I think 8 o'clock at night, and because they had a ball or a dance, with a beauty contest for LARPers. It's called the panache, and I think Etler's Nemesis or Artisans de Jour, they put that on, and it was really fun. But it kind of took a bit of player agency out of the hands of Green and even Blue. And even the night before that, there was a big party that Blue was putting it on, and people said, no, you can't be sieging or do anything like that. And so it took a bit of player agency out of people's hands, and that was definitely did not go over well with Green and or any other faction after that. What else? The panache contest was really fun. There's a character I thought was really cool. I'm going to give a shout out to the rat catcher. Very cool. A friend of mine told me a story of like he approached the rat catcher because he's in Shadow and he was like, hey, so what's with the rats? She was like, well, I catch them. I was like, well, what are you going to do with them? And the character would think about it. Goes, I'm going to teach him how to be rats. So just a strange character. It's just so unique in this realm of people who want to be super powerful and heroes and things like that, and you just have somebody just as a rat catcher, and it's so strange, but just so interesting. So there is that. There's some pretty cool things. What other things did I notice? I was expecting more action yesterday, and it didn't really happen. I went to oversee a ritual. It was like in a ritual circle. All the mages were there, and I was just trying to make sure that standing guard duty, nothing happened, nobody attacked us, and it felt, it's just like I got all my armor on and didn't fight anybody yesterday. So it's just like that's kind of boring, and I haven't done any quests, and I think that's the game plan today. I got to try some quests, see how those pan out, and see how it works. So that's all I can think about right now. Yeah. Oh, they did a champions tournament. There's one more thing. So the champions tournament had all the different factions bring together their champions or people who really just wanted to enter into the competition. And this is where the theatrical combat came into play. So I'm not exactly sure how that was judged, but I think the most flamboyant one, not necessarily the best fighter. So I got to look more into that and see how that works out. Like, how do you determine a winner? Because it's a bit confusing for somebody like me who's very, very competitive. Outside of that, there was like some sort of honor duel between my camp, Red Camp, and Blue Camp. It was going to be a 12 on 12 in the battlefield, and but that never panned out. That fizzled out for some reason. And we had a really cool ritual where I got to use some of my some props of potions to turn somebody into a troll, and we were going to use that troll to siege whomever we want. And I thought that was a pretty cool ritual. Everybody was together, everybody's into it, and I think it'll be a lot cooler when we start getting more people into the game. And that was another issue that I want to bring up. It's still fresh. There's just not enough people here to really fill in all the positions that we need, like people who need to stand watch, people who need to go gather wood, to start fires, to cook, to clean up around camp, or just get on people who are leaving trash and dirty dishes and things around camp. So there is a lot of that, but again, there's not a lot of people in camp to cover all these positions and to lay siege to other camps. So there is that. Yeah. So that's all I can think about right now. If I think about anything else, I'll just write in the comments. And if you guys have any questions for me, I'll do my best to answer them. And while I'm here, give me, send me some questions about, the site or the staff and what it would do, how would I handle this problem? Whatever question you want, just leave them down in the comments down below. And definitely let me know about how you guys feel about player agency, whether or not that was justified, or you think you want ultimate player agency, or what. Just put your thoughts and questions, comments down in there, and tell me what you think. Because I'm a bit divided on that, because ultimately they have staff ran events and things like that, and they just want to make sure that everybody has fun. So, and you can't please everybody, but it's still, I hate the idea of taking away player agency. I like autonomy. I'm generally a big fan of autonomy, and let people do what they want, because they've spent a lot of money and time to get here, and just kind of maybe just let them do their thing. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got for now. So I'm going to send you guys home with a be humble, be helpful, and be honorable. Thanks for watching.